We're diving straight into a tense courtroom showdown. The defendant's freedom hangs by a thread. This isn't just a hearing, it's a wake-up call. Watch closely as the judge lays down some hard truths about choices, consequences, and second chances.
All right, so are you all proceeding on the motion to revoke?
We had the recommendation that MRT is going to go forward. Yes, it's the MRT and the ILB.
All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 2570B State versus Joshua Jacob Cannon. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Jason Garrett, Your Honor.
Mark Liff for defense, Judge.
And are you Joshua Jacob Cannon?
Sure.
All right, so here's the thing. You got to save the tears because we're here on a motion to revoke because the state is alleging that there are some actions that you did that were a violation of your conditions. Do you understand? All right. So are you the same Joshua Jacob Cannon who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 2570B for the offense of aggravated robbery?
That sure might sound casual, but this man is facing life in prison if things go wrong today. You can already feel the tension. The judge isn't here for excuses. By pleading true to this violation, Joshua admits guilt.
On June 12, 2023 for a period of 10 years. Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. We're proceeding with number 2. That is the second to last number 2.
Okay.
There's a violation of condition number 2 on or about the 16th day of August 2024. Bear County, Texas, the defendant Joshua Jacob Cannon within a year admits to the illegal use of controlled substance, namely marijuana, violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
True.
Waiver of any violation.
Any objections?
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you to life in prison?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand if you have some sort of an agreement that you've worked out with the state, I don't have to follow that. Once you've pled true, I can sentence you to life in prison. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Knowing that, you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes.
Court is finding violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. It is denied a motion to adjudicate, continue the individual on the deferred with the amendments to add.
And here's the kicker. That single word just gave the judge full authority to revoke probation and impose any sentence, even life in prison. It's a dangerous gamble. This is where the judge stops being formal and starts being real. You can hear the frustration. It's not anger, it's disappointment. She's practically saying, if you know better, why keep walking toward the edge? That right there, pure truth. The judge isn't sugarcoating it. The system doesn't run out of space for inmates. It just squeezes them tighter. This moment shows how justice and survival collide inside the prison walls. If you cannot complete this probation, I'll sentence you to 5 years in prison. Otherwise, you'll go through treatment and NA meetings. Which do you prefer? TR meetings. Finally, a glimmer of redemption. The judge gives him one last lifeline, treatment instead of time. But it's clear, this is his final warning. The next mistake, and the courtroom door won't open. It'll slam shut.
All right, is it a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Let me ask you something. Do you want to go to prison?
No.
Then why are you doing this? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. You have decisions that you have to make. And on the one hand, your decision is, do I want to do this? If I do this and I'm caught, I can look at life in prison. And then what ends up happening is your attorney has it. And this is where I've been a defense attorney before. This is where the attorneys are throwing themselves on the mercy of the court saying, please, let this judge follow our agreement, even though I don't have to do it. So when you're making decisions and knowing you could go to prison, and you're still choosing to do this nonsense.
Maybe on maybe on the jail. So I'm trying.
Well, but see, here's the thing. You've been on probation since 2023, and you only have 2 weeks. What have you been doing with your life? Do you have employment?
Yes.
What do you do?
I want regular punishment. I want to see hours in.
Did you find time to do this? So, I mean, I will tell you, and your attorney will tell you, and Mr. Garaham will tell you. How old are you? You're 20. Do you know how many 20-year-olds are at the prison? A lot. And if you don't want to get your life in order, you know what's going to end up happening? You're going to be at the prison. I will still remember you because I remember all the people who come through here. But you know what everybody's going to see? Oh, well. And this is what I can tell you about the government. The government may not have money to build state hospitals, but they will always find money for the prisons. And whether or not there's supposed to be 5 people in the cell or 2 people in the cell, they will put 5 people in that cell. They will put 6 people in that cell. Because they're not going to let you just be out here and say, oh, well, you know, it's overcrowded, so we don't have another jail, so we'll just let him be out here. That's not the way it works. And he can tell you that's not the way it works. And if your drug test is there, you're going to be positive. You need to tell the truth to shame the devil. What are you going to be positive?
No one around.
So, here's the thing. I know people say marijuana is not a big thing, but when you're on probation, guess what? And your attorney will tell you this. You're not even allowed to drink alcohol in your house. You're not even allowed to smoke marijuana in your house. If you know what that's telling me? You're going to go to prison. So, I'm going to give you a decision. And what I can tell you is, you know yourself better than your attorney does, better than I do, better than probation, better than the state does. So I want you to look deep inside yourself and discover and realize whether or not you can complete this probation or not. Sign up for probation to be on probation for 10 years. So that's 2033. If you cannot complete this probation and you know you cannot complete this probation, just let us know. I will sentence you to 5 years in the prison. Otherwise, I will follow this agreement that you've reached. They're going to give you UAs. They're going to test for levels. If those levels go up, that signifies that you're using, and a motion to revoke is going to be filed, and we're going to be right back to you. So, those are your only 2 choices. I'll give you the MRT, intensive outpatient treatment. I'm going to make you do NA meetings, and they're going to test for levels, or call it a day, and I'll send you 5 years in. Which do you prefer? Have you had a time to internalize that? All right, because I will tell you, state will tell you, I've sent 20-year-olds.
And Judge, I know he's very emotional right now, but when I talked with him, he has conveyed he needs help. I mean, he has been self-medicating. He had a real bad accident about a year and a half ago. He jacked up his hip, no excuse, but he needs help to figure out not doing that. I mean, it's a full responsibility.
All right, probation. I'll deny the motion. And I'm sorry, probation. Are you recommending this as well? Yeah. All right, the court will deny the motion, alternate amending conditions to include the MRT, IOP, and I'm going to want UAs, test him for levels. He's going to do sober support meetings. In 30 days. And your levels should start going down. Do you understand? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? How often are you using marijuana in his system? All right, so there's going to be UA every 2 weeks until he presents with a negative UA. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, we can go. Here's the thing. Everything that you do here on out, I'm going to help you with your decision making. If your actions result in you being revoked and going to prison, you shouldn't do it. If your actions are like, maybe it's something I can get revoked for, maybe not, you shouldn't do it. Do you understand? Otherwise, you're going to be at prison, and either you are, well, first, a motion to revoke will be filed. Either you're going to make bond or you're not. If you don't make bond, we'll bring you over to Orange. We'll hear it. And either you're going to get revoked or not. Either you'll end up in prison or not. Do you understand? All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.